Jim Danny to the rescue. Go, Jim Danny.
Let's talk about the most dangerous toy known to man. No, I'm not talking about the acid-spitting Barbie doll. I'm talking about the 1983 Star Wars Tower playset. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with a new video. Seemed like just yesterday I was doing a video. Yeah, it was, wasn't I? Anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about a toy that if you didn't have, your parents didn't love you. Most people didn't have it. And it's also probably the most dangerous toy I can think of. Now, before we get into that, as always, you'd like to support this channel, become a Patreon supporter. All the information is in the description below. Go to thatjunkman.com and buy a very cool t-shirt like this one right here. Plus this one right here, with all profit being made from these, from all profit from this, I hate myself. Where all profit from this shirt will go to a good cause to help doctors and nurses and hospitals dealing with the Cornelius virus. Now, let's talk about the most dangerous toy ever made. In 1983, Jim Dandy released the Star Wars Return of the Jedi Tower Command Center. And although it looked like it might have came with a golden retriever, sadly it did not. This was a backyard playset that looked like it would tip over if the wind blew, or if you took the speeder bike swing a little too high and too fast. It looked like a death trap for any kid that wanted to play 9 feet in the air. But first, let's look at the box that this thing came in. And here's the ugly box. There's no great graphics, doesn't really look like anything special. The trusted one, Jim Dandy, is all over the box. You see it more than you actually see the playset. But if you look really close, you will notice something. Inside the box, it lets you know that the gym set comes unassembled. Really, Jim Dandy? Really? You had to put unassembled in the box? You don't think parents could figure that out when they were trying to drag it out of Sears and put it in the back of their pickup truck? That this thing wasn't already put together in the box? And you know they only put stuff like this on a box because some idiot bought it and probably called and complained. I gotta put it together? What's the deal? I thought it was already put together in the box. But let's take a closer look at the Tower playset. By looking at this brochure, that surely showed off the Tower playset. Or gym set, I guess you call it. Again, the golden retriever seen in the picture does not come with the gym set. The official name is, of course, the Scout Walker Command Tower with speeder bike ride. I don't know why it has to say ride. Why don't you just say it comes with a speeder bike or a speeder bike swing? It's not really a ride. As you can see here, 2 kids play at the top. And don't worry if you're thinking, man, kids could fall out that easy. If you look really close, there's a safety bar. And hanging from the bottom of the tower center was a speeder bike swing. It looked like a lot of fun to swing on if you're not swinging too high. Now, I didn't have this, but I know I had a regular gym set and you came with the swing and the slide and the monkey bars and all that. And I don't care who put it in the ground, after a month of swinging on the swings, one leg will lift up, one will go down. So it was constantly feel like it's about to fall. Can you imagine swinging on this thing with 2 kids at the top of it? And every time that speeder bike goes to this side, one leg comes up, then another leg comes up. It had to be the most terrifying playset I've ever seen. And speaking of the kid on the swing, is it just me, or is he dressed like Chucky from Child's Play? As you can see from these photos inside, even kids couldn't stand up in this thing. They had a little plastic seat to sit on. Well, it doesn't look like it'd be much fun to sit on after about 15 minutes. You got a kid with a bowl haircut showing you how to work the command center, although it didn't really do anything other than make sound. Here's a closer look up of the panel. As you can see, it has fake buttons with stickers placed on it. I'm sure you had to apply them yourself. A targeting computer and a little bit more, but nothing really exciting inside the tower. This look here shows you how it looked about the top on, so you can get a better view of the plastic seat. And as I thought, here's a collection of the stickers you got to put on yourself. And if you ask me, I would not have put on those Return of the Jedi stickers. I don't like seeing movie titles on my toys. You know, you buy the Star Wars gun and it says Star Wars on it. Why? That's not in the movie. I wouldn't have put a Return of the Jedi sticker on my Tower playset, gym set, if I had one. My parents didn't love me enough. Or maybe it was because I was about 11 or 12 when this thing came out. I don't care how old I was. I would have played on it. You could buy me one today and I'll put it in the backyard and play in it. So let's take a look at how this thing looks set up in a backyard. And here it is. As you can see, it comes with a ladder so you can climb up into the tower. Although it has one safety bar on the one side, on this side, they didn't really care if kids fell out or not. And here's another picture of the gym set. I just threw this one up here because it was so odd. It just looked like it's on some street corner. Now I see there's some variations of this. One has it coming with a slide, but I couldn't find no pictures of a slide. So I'm guessing it was just you could buy a generic slide and hook to this. It also says you can have a speed bike ride or the speed bike swing. Everything I see has the swing, or what I assume is the swing. What the speed bike ride is, I'm not sure either. I saw nothing of that. Everything I've seen of this always has it with the speed rider swing and no slide. Let's take a closer look at that speeder bike swing. Here's the instructions so you know where to place your stickers. As you can see, it's not a very detailed look of the speeder bike. I mean, I guess it's okay. It would have been neat if they had the handlebars. And there's the sticker that says Return of the Jedi. This view here shows more of the control panels with the stickers. The poles will go down into the speeder bike for the swing. Overall, it's not a bad looking speeder bike, although it probably could have been a lot better. Now again, this thing looks dangerous. I could find no reports of anyone being killed on it, and it didn't really sell that good. I don't know anyone that had one. Also, I could find no retail price for this thing, so I'm just going to throw it out there. I believe it ran somewhere between $20 and $1,138. Somewhere in between, I'm sure. And although it's very cool looking, if I woke up on Christmas and I had this thing, I would have loved it, I'm sure. As a parent now, I don't know if I will let my kids climb up in it. At least not if I assembled it. Maybe if Jim Dandy himself came out and assembled it, I would trust it more. Cement those poles into the ground or something. But anyway, that's a quick look at the most dangerous Star Wars toy that I can think of anyway. Did you have this command center? Do you know anyone that did? And like I said, I didn't have it. But if I found out Lee down the street from me had it, even if I hated that world champion Little League player, I would have been at his house every day to play in this. Even if he was home or not. So let me know in the comments below, did you have this thing? What do you think of it? Would you have climbed up in it as a kid? Does it look dangerous? Well, let me know all that and more in the comments below. And as always, please thumb up this video so I know you like my content and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back soon with a whole nother video.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.